Hi everyone and welcome to AR Accounting. Today's video is very important for all Cambridge IGCSE accounting students, O-level accounting students and teachers, especially those who are moving from 2026 syllabus to the new 27 till 29 syllabus. Many students ask, Sir, has the whole syllabus changed? The simple answer is no, the whole syllabus has not changed. But yes, Cambridge has updated some very important areas. So in this video, I will explain what has changed, what has remained the same, and most importantly, what students and teachers should now focus on. We will keep it simple, practical, and exam focused. The main message is this. This is not just a small correction or minor wording change. Cambridge has properly revised the syllabus. Cambridge has officially updated 5 areas. The aim of the syllabus, command words, subject content, accounting ratios, and paper 1 structure. So, as teachers, we cannot simply continue using the old planning without checking the new syllabus. And as students, you should not panic, but you should know exactly where the changes are. The basic accounting topics are still there. Double entry, books of prime entry, trial balance, errors, bank reconciliation, control accounts, depreciation, financial statements and ratios. But the new syllabus is more modern. It talks more about technology, ethics, sustainability and real business practice. So you can say the foundation is the same, but the syllabus has been updated for the modern world. This slide gives us the whole picture in one place. First, the syllabus cycle has changed. The old syllabus was for 2026. The new syllabus is for 27, 28 and 29. Second, paper 1 has become bigger. Previously, students had 35 MCQs. Now they will have 40 MCQs. Again, now they will have 40 MCQs. Third, topic 7 has changed a lot. Earlier, it was mainly about accounting principles. Now it is called accounting concepts and modern practice. Further, a new content has been added. Students now need to study ethics, technology, and sustainability. And finally, some accounting terms have changed. For example, instead of income statement, the new syllabus uses statement of profit or loss. Instead of provision for doubtful debts, it now uses allowance for irrecoverable debts. So students should not only learn the calculation, they should also get used to the new names. Now let's talk about the first major exam change, paper 1. In 2026 syllabus, paper 1 had 35 multiple choice questions. It was 35 marks and students had 1 hour 15 minutes. From 2027 onward, paper 1 will have 40 multiple choice questions. It will be 40 marks and students will get 1 hour 30 minutes. So, Cambridge has added 5 more questions in and 15 more minutes. Now, students may think, sir, is this easier or harder? Actually, the time per question is slightly better. But because there are more questions, Cambridge can test more areas of the syllabus in one paper. So the message for students is do not prepare MCQs topics by topic only. You need mixed MCQ practice from the whole syllabus. For teachers, this means we should give students more full syllabus MCQ tests, not only chapter wise practice. Here we can see the full exam structure. Paper 1 is multiple choice. It is now 40 marks and 1 hour 30 minutes. Each question carries 1 mark. This paper mainly tests knowledge, understanding and calculation. Paper 2 is still the structured written paper. It remains 100 marks and 1 hour 45 minutes. This is important. Paper 2 has not become shorter and it has not become less important. It still carries 70% of the total qualification. So the student should not think that because paper 1 has changed, paper 2 is less important. Paper 2 is still the main paper where students show proper working, formats, explanation and analysis. In simple words, paper 1 has grown, but paper 2 is still the heavy paper. This slide tells us what examiners are actually rewarding, means what they are checking. Assessment objective 1 is knowledge and understanding. It carries 66%. This means most of the exam still rewards students for knowing the basic facts, terms, concepts and techniques of accounting. Assessment objective 2 is analysis. It carries 24%. This means students must not only remember things, they must select the correct figures, calculate accurately and present the answer properly. Assessment objective 3 is evaluation. It carries 10%. This is where students give calculations, recommendations or judgment based on accounting information. So my advice to students is, do not study accounting like memorizing definitions only. You must understand why we do something. For example, do not only memorize the formula of current ratio, understand what it tells about liquidity. Do not only prepare statement of profit or loss, understand what profit means for the business. That is how you move from simple knowledge to analysis and evaluation. This is one of the biggest change in the new syllabus. In the old syllabus, topic 7 was mainly about accounting principles. It was more theoretical and traditional. But now topic 7 is called accounting concepts and modern practice. This new title is important. Cambridge is telling us that accounting is not only about old rules and principles, it is also about how accounting works in today's business world. Topic 7 now has 3 parts. First, accounting concepts. These are familiar concepts like going concern, accruals, prudence, consistency and business entity. Second, ethical considerations. This is the new and important area. Third, technology and sustainability. This is also new and it connects accounting with digital records, cloud storage and environmental awareness. So topic 7 has become more practical and more modern. Now we come to ethics. This is a very important addition because Cambridge wants students to think like responsible accountants, not just like people doing calculations. An accountant deals with sensitive information, profit figures, debts, salaries, business records, and bank details. All of these can affect important decisions. So, if the accountant is dishonest, careless, or biased, the whole business can be affected. There are 3 principles shown on these slides. Integrity means honesty. For example, an accountant should not hide expenses just to show more profit. Objectivity means fairness. The accountant should not be influenced by friendship, pressure from the owner, or personal benefit. Confidentiality means keeping business information private. For example, an accountant should not share company information with outsiders. So students should remember, ethics is not just a theory topic, it is about professional behavior in real life. This slide explains another modern change, technology and sustainability. Accounting today is not only done in paper books. Many businesses now use online banking, digital records, debit cards, credit cards, cloud storage and accounting apps. So Cambridge has included this reality in the new syllabus. On the left side, we have digital accounting. Students should understand that ledger accounts may be kept digitally. Payments may be made through debit cards, credit cards, and online transfers. These transactions can also affect bank reconciliation. For example, a payment may appear in the bank statement before the business records it in the cash book. So students need to understand how digital transactions affect checking and matching records. On the right side, we have sustainability. Businesses should think about safe and responsible storage of accounting data. Digital records may reduce paper use, but they must be stored safely. The important thing is students do not need to learn any specific accounting software. They just need to understand the general impact of the technology on accounting. This slide shows that not all changes are very loud. Some topics have been quietly modernized. Topic 2 is about sources and recording of data. Here the new syllabus now gives more attention to digital recording of ledger accounts, electronic source documents, and modern payment methods such as debit cards and credit cards. Topic 3 is about verification of accounting records. Here students need to understand the impact of digital transactions on bank reconciliation and control accounts. For example, online banking can make transactions faster, but it can also create timing differences between the bank statements and the cash book. Topic 5 is about preparation of financial statements. The new syllabus makes it clear that businesses may be trading, service, manufacturing, or combination of these. So overall, Cambridge has not removed the old accounting base, it has simply connected it more clearly with the modern businesses practice. Now let's look at ratios. Ratios are still very important, but some names and coverage have been updated. Inventory turnover days is now clearly included. This ratio tells us how many days an average inventory remains in the business before being sold. The formula is average inventory divided by cost of sales multiplied by 365 days. Markup percentage is also now clearly listed in the ratio section. Markup means gross profit as a percentage of cost of sales. Some ratios have also been renamed for clarity. Gross margin is now called gross profit margin. Current ratio may be called current or working capital ratio. Liquid ratio may be called acid test or liquid ratio. The most important advice for students is use the exact formulas given by Cambridge. In ratios, even a small change in formula can lead to a wrong answer. This slide is very useful for students because it shows the new language of the syllabus. Many calculations are the same, but the names have changed. Income statement is now statement of profit or loss. Provision for doubtful debts is now allowance for irrecoverable debts. Provision for depreciation is now commonly referred to as accumulated depreciation. Accounting principles are now accounting concepts. Interfirm comparison is now interbusiness comparison. Students should not be confused by these new terms. In many cases, the accounting treatment is similar, but Cambridge is using updated terminology. For example, if you already know how to adjust doubtful debts, you are not learning a completely new calculation. Not at all. You are learning the updated name only, allowance for the irrecoverable debts. Teachers should update worksheets, notes, and templates so students become familiar with these terms before the exam. This slide is about command words. Command words are very important because they tell students how to answer the question. In the old syllabus, there were 25 command words. In the new syllabus, Cambridge has reduced them to 16. Means now there are less command words. The command words students must know include advise, analyze, calculate, compare, define, demonstrate, describe, discuss, evaluate, explain, give, identify, justify, prepare, state, and suggest. Some command words have been removed, such as assess, comment, consider, contrast, develop, examine, outline, predict, and summarize. Now students should not just memorize this list, they should practice how to respond to each command word. For example, state. If there is state command words in a question, student needs a short and direct answer. If they are using the word explain, means you need to give a reason. Prepare means use a proper accounting format. Evaluate means give a judgment or conclusion. Many students know the topic but lose marks because they do not answer according to the command words. So this is very important exam skill. Let's now summarize the whole video. There are 5 key things to remember. Number 1, paper 1 grows. It now has 40 MCQs, 40 marks and 1 hour 30 minutes. Number 2, ethics is examinable. Student must understand honesty, fairness, confidentiality and professional behavior in accounting. Number 3, technology and sustainability are now part of the syllabus. Students should now understand digital records, cloud storage, online transaction, and safe data storage. Number 4, ratios have been updated. Inventory turnover days is clearly included and markup percentage must be practiced properly. Number 5, terminology has shifted. Students should use updated names such as statement of profit or loss, allowance for irrecoverable debts, accumulated depreciation, and accounting concepts. So the final message is this: the new syllabus is not something to fear. The basic accounting foundation is still the same, but from 2027 onward, students must prepare in a more modern and exam focused way. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to AR Accounting for more Cambridge IGCSE, O-level accounting lessons, A-level accounting lessons, syllabus updates, and topic by topic explanation. Thank you so much.